Hello everyone, my name is Ayaan. Welcome back to my channel, Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube. Thank you all so much for watching my 33 previous videos. So today in Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube, day 34, we are taking a look at what if the Pakistani departments became independent countries. So let's get started. And before we get started, you must memorize the four Pakistani departments. They are Balochistan, Sindh, Khyber, Karib, and Punjab. Like the Indian state Punjab, but a little bigger. So let's get started. So Pakistan. It's around the 70th largest country in the world, about the 5th most populated with 243 million people, but beaten by those pesky guys in Indonesia, USA, India, and China. So what if the Pakistani departments, became their own country? What will happen to the world? Well, first of all, the world will gain 4 more countries. To 195 countries in the world, to 199 countries in the world. So, talking about literacy rate, the highest Pakistan will go to is 65.08. And that's the highest literacy rate found in Balochistan. Not even the lowest. India's lowest literacy rate is 66.04. But this is 65.08 is Pakistan's highest literacy rate. This is actually a big problem for Pakistan, causing low literacy rate. Actually. And in Balochistan, there are 65% literacy rate. In Punjab, there is 56% literacy rate. In Khyber, there is 47% literacy rate. And in the other province, I don't know the name, but it has 47% literacy rate, tied up with Punjab. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. So next we are coming into population. The total Pakistani population is 235 million. Balochistan accounts for 107 million of that, which is the biggest department. Punjab, another 17 million. And then the rest comes from the 2 other departments. Pakistan won't be that crowded, and there will be 982 females per 1,000 males in Balochistan. In Punjab, there will be 1,081 females per 1,000 males. And then in Khyber, there will be 1,101 males per females. And the other one, which I forgot the names, the sex ratio will be at 1,101 females per 1,000 males. So that was so much of the time. And then now let's go to GDP. Pakistan is one of the lowest countries in terms of GDP. Its GDP is just about 500,000. I say billion, yeah, the billion. It's actually the 100th largest in GDP out of the 195th. But let's go to its states again. So, its states will have pretty small GDP. Balochistan have 150 billion, Punjab having 50 billion, and Carib accounting for 100 billion, and the other one, which I forgot the name, accounts for 100 billion. So, yeah. So, that was all for Pakistan. But if you want to hear more, like the UK, okay, let's spend some time on UK. But I have to change the topic really quick. So I'm changing the topic. Pakistan. Oops. What if the topic is changed to what if Pakistan and the UK states became independent countries. So moving on to country number 2, which is the United Kingdom, obviously made up of also four states: England, Wales, there's some more. Northern Ireland and London. So first let's go land. The UK's land is about 100,000 square kilometers. London has 40,000 square kilometers. Wales 10,000. Yep, only 10,000. And England gets another 40,000, 42,000, and the other 8,000 goes to yes, it is Northern Ireland. So moving on to number 2, we have population. So the population of the entire UK is about 65 million people. It's gradually growing at the 26th spot when it comes to population. The highest of its population is with, obviously, England, which accounts for 20 million people. If it were an independent country, it would have the 64th highest population in the entire world. But if it were an independent country from now up to 2050, it would boost down to only the 97th place in terms of population. Next, the second highest is 15 million. Yep, we are going pretty slow. So that brings us at 35 million in total, which is London or England. Oh yeah, it's London. So London will have the 98th spot in terms of population. And if that were continuing up to 2050, it would have only the 101st spot. Ooh. Okay, so we are done with 35 million, and tied up, Northern Ireland gets another 15 million. And that will also make it at the 98th spot and make it at 117th place by 2050. And then we have the final. Wales, 10 million people. It has a 0.39% growth rate yearly, which makes it small. So it will have the 137th largest largest population if it were an independent country, and it will drop to 147th place by 2050. Okay, so we do have a little time left. So we have 3 minutes left. So shall we do Australia too? Okay. Pakistan. The Pakistan. UK and Australia. Pakistan, UK and Australia. So let's get started. We only have 2 minutes left, so we better boost this up. Okay? So Australia, made up of 6. Southern Australia, Tasmania, Northern Australia, Southeastern Australia. That's actually 4. Yeah. And Sydney, that's 5. Okay. Ooh, what are my markers? Okay, so let's start off with population, obviously. So population. New South Wales will actually get the lowest, and Northern and Southwestern Territory will actually get the highest with 10 million of Australia's 25 million, followed by another 10 million from Western Australia, which makes the total 20 million right now, and 2.5 million will be with Southern Australia, and another 2.5 billion will be with Sydney. Okay, so to GDP. GDP, in terms of that, it's Australia's around the 150th highest with $136 billion. It's rapidly catching up to Pakistan with a whopping 500 billion. So, yeah, 30% of that will come from Western Australia, 10% of that will come from Sydney, 10% of that will come from, the other one, New South Wales, and the rest will come from Northern Territory. Okay, that's all of the time we had today. Hope you like Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube Day 34, which was about what if the Pakistan, UK and Australia states became independent countries. Like this video if you haven't already. Share this. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss. Okay, subscribe to my channel and because I want to get 2,000 subscribers by 2022. I haven't forgotten that goal. And we are currently at 51 subscribers. So 1,949 subscribers more to go. And hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of my new uploading videos. And the date today is 19th of April 2021. Bye-bye. Hope you like Ayaan's Kid Learning Tube Day 34. See you on Ayaan's Kid Learning Tube Day 35. Bye.